Hey spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here and welcome back to Let's Play Stonehearth. Now we are in the process of building the Herbalist house and my people are running over here to get to work on it. We're also in the process of building the Great Wall. The Great Wall! Well, I mean, I say we're in the process of it. It looks like my Hearthlings have kind of abandoned it in favor of going for the Herbalist construction, which I'm actually totally okay with. Oh no, it looks like they were all picking up food to go eat. A little bit of wasted time here as they run about picking up food and trying to find a place to sit down, but hey, that's no big deal. We'll work all that out as we progress through the game. Oh, we have reached a level 2 farmer. Actually, out of curiosity, have we built the cook's spoon? We do have the cook's spoon, so we can get to work on the cook's house over here soon. A wagon of fine animal goods approaches. Oh. Ooh, I could buy some of these things. No, I don't need them. What I could do is I could sell off my... Oh, the clay market stall is worth 65 gold? What? Oh, it's because it takes 18. 18 mounds of clay. I just punched my microphone as I tried to scratch my head. But 18 mounds of clay, that's a lot. I don't think we need 2 of those. I will sell off, I'll sell one of the gnomes, I'll sell a couple of these fire things, I'll sell one of these. Aha, we're starting to get some ore now. Ooh, I forgot. The trader, I accidentally didn't buy anything off the trader. Oh well, that happens. It's NBD, my dude, NBD, which means no big deal if you aren't hip with the cool lingo. I'm going to place down this market stall and see what it can do. Alright, so can I, like, call a trader? Buy and sell goods. So these guys just come with basic resources. Right, so I guess this is just really for selling? Oh, look, my people are coming over and they're talking to the trader. Oh, Acelia Garin, a traveling merchant. Cool. So what if I were to sell you some stuff like, hey, what's up, my dude? Why don't you take this clay bed? Why don't you take these stone things? Why don't you take this stuff? Hey, why don't you also take this, like, decorative pot? Why don't you take a couple of these clay yolks? We'll sell you a couple of this stuff. Hey, why don't you take some of my gold? I'll take a piece of silver. So I just sold you a bunch of stuff. Are you gonna... And then, hey, you know what? I'll buy your stuff. I'll buy that. So are you just like a trader now? Do you just hang out in my town? Do you go away eventually? I'm curious. I'm not really sure how these kind of weird little trader stalls are supposed to work. I know how they do work, but I'm not sure how they're supposed to work. My assumption here is that it's like an unfinished mechanic that they haven't quite managed to get done. Okay, so what are you missing? It looks like you might be missing clay bricks. And you are just in the process of crafting some other stuff. So then you get back to the clay bricks, that's fine. My people are chatting and talking and having a good time. Oh, I wonder why. Daily update. Yeah, I'll take another Hearthling. Now this does mean that the threats to my town are going to increase pretty rapidly as I get more Hearthlings. So they actually have the resources to continue. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to do some more mining. Well, I say it's mining. It's more like quarrying, right? Because, well, I guess mining, I suppose you're digging into the rock, whereas quarrying is more of a digging down through the earth type deal. So I'm hoping people get to work and tidy up and clean up the town. Still waiting for things to happen. We've got a bunch of food just lying out in the open. That's something we're going to want to rectify that when we build the cook's house. And speaking of which, we're going to want to actually set these fields to go fallow. We're going to want to move them. So I'll just do this for now, and this will be the gourd, and then this over here will be the watermelon. Ja. Ist gut. Watermelon. Alright, put the watermelon over there. We're building the house. My potter is working away like a demon. About to be level 5, actually. I'm not sure. What do you get from level 5? Nothing. Nothing! You get nothing from level 5. I think I said this last series, but I would be really interested to see them go a little bit more in depth with the different character mechanics and see if you can, make multiple tiers of technology and sort of improve them. What I'm really excited for, though, is actually for someone with like a really good mind for modding to get a hold of this game and really just hammer home some really great in-depth mods for stuff like advanced crafting, perhaps even stuff like advanced buildings and mechanics like traps and stuff. Something I haven't actually played with yet is the tinker, or the engineer, sorry. And so we got a level 5 pottery, McDoodle. The tinker, I'll put the tinker out over here. Yeah, that looks good. So once this house is finished, we will be ready. So what's going to go in here? I think it's going to be, these two are going to be accepting plant stuff, right? Oh, a goblin with a fancy hat. Me want supplies. 3 garden gnomes, 2 cobblestone fences, and 4 mounds of clay. So I can only assume that means this guy's going to start raiding us, so I'm going to accept. So they want 2 more garden gnomes, so I'll go in here and I'll say, hey, you, make me a couple more garden gnomes, please. And then I will drag these bad boys up to the top, and then we'll wait until he's ready to accept our tribute, just to get this guy to go away, because we need to make another warrior here, I think. Now, Daza, oh, you're a passionate trapper. Huh, so I don't want to make you a warrior. How about you? You are a glutton and a hothead. You shall become a warrior. Yes. So I'm making 2 garden gnomes should do the trick. Ooh, the trading caravan. I will buy another shield because I have people who can use them. Other than that, that'll be fine. Then I'm going to sell my decorative stuff that I built. Yeah, that looks grand. So I have plenty of money. I wonder, is my trader still here? Is an interesting idea. No, but I can call a trader. So hopefully we can keep these guys busy so they don't get a little bit upset with me. We're hammering away at things. These fields should go fallow fairly soon, which will allow me to continue and extend my town around. Now the wall is going to be finished fairly soon. I need to also start leveling up my herbalist. That's something that needs to happen. Oh, they were having a neutral conversation about what looked like clay. How are these guys doing? Hey, they're not doing too bad. They're hammering away at this stuff. Looks like we found some tin, some silver. I think iron is actually fairly rare, it seems. I have been kind of struggling to find iron in both of my games now. Well, I haven't really been looking for iron here yet, but I haven't even really found any, I don't think. Seems like the other resources are much more common, and iron is a very late game resource, it seems. At least it seems to me. I could be wrong on that front. There's still, I think this was like in episode 2 or 3, the little chunk of clay bricks sitting up on top. We have a farmer level 4. So let me have a look here. What I was going to do is I'm going to, I suppose it's about time where I could, well, I guess I'll let them pick up all this food here. There's no sense wasting watermelons. Delicious and tasty watermelons. Daily update. I will again accept another heartling so that I can speed up the rate at which... Now, I mean, accepting heartlings isn't always the right move, but having extra people to work extra jobs, and for example, I can make more warriors eventually. Mainly, I'm just doing it because I need the extra people to work the stuff. So this guy is doing just fine. I need a weaver. A weaver house is something I'm going to need. Hopefully, you guys finish this up pretty quick. And it looks like they are finishing it up. Great. I'm gonna let them work on the wall now a little bit. Oh, it looks like they're building ladders to place these things. Alright. And there's one. So we have the herbalist now. Let's get to work on some extra stuff here. I think I'll delete these. These are now in the way. So let's grab some more road. Nice hot volcano road, or rustic red, not hot volcano. We'll stick this over here. We will go from here to here. Then we're going to want to do similar sorts of things like so. And then like this. And then like this. And like this. Then the actual farming area for cactuses is going to go down here. So I'm going to finish editing this. I'm going to tell them to build this. Then I'm going to actually set up the farming area for the particular crop that I want down here, which is going to be the watermelon. And I can also actually extend that to here, I think. If I go like so, and I'll set this to be cactus flowers as well. Oh, not watermelons. I want this to be cactus flowers. Thank you. So the farmer should come here and plant these. I might need a third farmer here at this point. Oh, invaders. We should be able to handle this. Oh, look, she's a hothead. Minus 5% damage. Oh. That's not ideal. But it looks like we just killed the Varanus. We will loot that. Footman level 2. That's great. Was that her or was it him? I think it was him. He leveled up to Footman level 2, which means he's doing more damage. I think it's actually... Yeah, he charges into battle a little bit quicker. Yep. Okay, we want our herbalist now to start actually working on lots of tonics. So I'm going to say go ahead and craft 64 of these things. And then I'm going to tell my people to go around and look for flowers. I think coarse fibers. I think maybe these large cactuses are the things that do it. Or no, it might be these. We'll harvest the large cactus as well though, just in case. I'm actually curious. I want to see someone harvest one of these large cactuses. So we have planted all of the good stuff, the cacti or whatever they're called. So it looks like the large cactuses are lumber. Let's see if I can find some flowers over here to level up the herbalist. I want to get the herbalist up to a higher level because it's about time that I got myself a healer, a cleric. Here's some extras. Oh, not that one. Like this. Ooh, and there's some over here hiding. So my people are building. Ah, the goblin stops back into town. Here you go. Stuff me sheep be so happy. So this guy has a sheep that that is his prized companion, a happy little sheep. Hey, hello, buddy. Hey, yeah. Hey, get out of my way. Get out of my way, crew arm guard. The next time the trader comes, I'm going to want to get another dude. So is this building stalled or something? I'm going to remove these. I think these are in the way. So I'm going to get rid of them. And hopefully they'll be able to finish the wall. And then maybe I'll just put ladders. Ooh, a simple merchant. Upgraded worker outfit. Ooh, I would like that. And I would also... I'll take 3 padded vests. I'll take a couple fur rugs. I'll take all of your thread and fiber, actually. So let me go ahead and sell some of my stuff that I have, because I just could use some of this fiber for my weaver when I get around to making the weaver house. I'm going to finish the wall first though. You can see how they build. They kind of go along typewriter style, back and forth, and zing, 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 zing. Pretty cool. Looks like they're dropping golden gourds over here. Someone was eating food on the job. I don't think I gave them permission to do that, but I will not begrudge them for being hungry little heartlings. A begrudge. So this guy... or this... Oh, you know what? It's time to set these guys to accept the plant variety of things. And then this will accept the healing tonics. And then I can go in here and I can say, hey, don't take plants, don't take healing tonics. And then somebody will get around to moving them eventually. Now, I think those coarse fibers... Yes, the bundle of fiber, they can be used to make bandages, and I will say, hey, go ahead and craft me 64 of them as well. You know what? Maybe that's a bit aggressive. Why don't you just make me 16 of those? But we spent a bunch of our money to get resources that we're going to be using for our weaver. I think that was a worthwhile thing to do. So you're still working on this. I'm kind of hoping you would be a little bit further along now. You ran over here to pick up the food. The daily update. We don't have enough food. Okay, that's good. I don't really want to get another heartling. I don't want to like trigger more angry enemies. This lady is working away. So it should not be long before she can craft the cleric book. Cause yes. And the cleric book takes... Oh, some leather. So I will need a weaver fairly soon. I was hoping to get the cook online, but I think I might quickly go for a weaver. Speaking of which, let's get to work on that. I'll open up, I think it was Rayya Workhouse 2. I was going to build this. I was going to rotate it a little bit. No, I need to get it positioned correctly. I need to do a little bit of like so. All right. That's that positioned correctly. Let me go ahead and delete some of this other crap that I don't actually want. I'm gonna delete this window because I don't like it. And I will give them new windows, perhaps some fancy blue windows. Right there and there. Then I'm gonna go into this house. I'm going to select it. Then I'm going to lower the walls. I'm going to get rid of the bed. I'm going to delete the bed. I'm going to select the basic. Whoops. No. No, stop. Remove, okay. I'm going to place the basic bed. I'm not going to actually change the color of this thing. I'm going to just leave it the way it is because that was too much work to do that. So I'm just going to leave this. I don't want to have to go in here and edit all the flooring and stuff. You know what I will do though? No, I'll just leave this the way it is. I'm happy with it. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Looks great. It's going to be the weaver house. I'm going to finish editing and I will build it. We'll take a bit of wood, take some clay bricks, take some pottery signs. Oh, the pottery sign actually. That is something I can delete. There we go. Then we can finish editing. So we just need red clay doors, simple clay beds, chair, all that good stuff. So build. Something I forgot to do, I was going to assign this bed to the herbalist. So the herbalist now has their own bed. That's always good news. Speed up time. All right, the wall, the Great Wall, is looking pretty close to being finished. Hoping it'll be done fairly soon. You ran all the way here to drop some stone on the ground, you jerk. We're also building the Weaver house. Speaking of which, let me go to the Weaver and tell you, why don't you make me one of each of your workbenches? Now that was something I should have done when I originally placed it down, but you know, I messed it up a little bit. Oh, that's odd. Oh, they're just building it in sections. Okay, it'll work out just fine. Invaders approaching. A couple of wolves. They should be able to hold these off without too much issue. We got some wolf pelts. I will loot them in good time. Actually, speaking of which, there's some other stuff I need to loot out here, right? If I make sure we're looting all the good stuff. Oh, these flowers, they don't get picked up. Ooh. That's actually quite good. Means they're reusable and they can be like a stopgap measure. For the young cacti. Ooh, what I could actually do, if I go over here, I could move these guys over into my town. There's a cool idea. Let's move over some cactuses. Or cacti? Cactopedes? Cactopidae? I wonder what the actual plural is. It's whatever I damn well want it to be. There's a little small cactus here. Neat. Alrighty. Still working away on the wall and various other projects. Jesus, why are you going this like crazy route, guys? Go a sensible route. Don't be weird about it. He's like running over here to eat food for some reason. I don't really get it. I'm going to try and like save you guys some time. And put a ladder here. And maybe this will make you guys move around the map a little bit less insanely. It's nighttime, which is good, because it means we have made it another day. It is day 14. Wow, we got through 14 days in 5 episodes. That's pretty good. I like this town. I think I actually prefer the desert aesthetic. I'm not sure I prefer the gameplay, but I prefer the aesthetic to the forest aesthetic. They were talking about wolves. Dangerous, dangerous animals. You are still level 1, so I can't quite get you up to the next stage of development. I'm going to tell this guy to always keep me 3 of these large pots in inventory. And in fact, actually, I'm at the point now where I can tell this mason... No, not quite, but I can say, hey, why don't you maintain me 3 of these in inventory? Yeah, there we go. Alright, I love that this game it's sort of Dwarf Fortressian, but it also has a lot of its own charm and its own appeal, and it looks kind of unique in its own kind of interesting ways. A daily update. We will accept another Hearthling. You know what, I'm just kind of reckless. I'll just always, ooh, wait, what are you doing up here? What are you doing up there? Get down from there. You little silly Billy. And then chop that ladder. Huh, why are they going this route? That's really strange that they would go this way. Ugh. Make a ladder over here. I don't know why you guys went that weird way, but you know what? I'm not going to judge you. I'm just going to say get your ass back into town and get to work on the wall. Run over here to pick up some bricks. I don't know what there were bricks even doing over there. A bit weird. There we go. This is what we want. So the wall is now almost complete. Looks like the actual construction of the wall itself is finished. So they're probably going to start deleting all these ladders. Yes, there we go. So they're going to delete the scaffolding, and then they're going to start placing the large doors. They're talking about the windows, as if that matters. Hey, we have little cacti. Plant eye thingies. Which means we can in theory leave this field fallow should we desire it at some point. Heavy bandages. Good for heavy wounds. Oh, a trader approaches your town. 9 clay. Ooh, 5 sunflower. I will accept this. So let me create 9 clay dining tables. I will say, hey, make me 9 of these. Boosh. My will be done. Okay, looks like the weaver's house is almost done as well as the Great Wall. The wall is still underway, but I think it looks great. Adds a certain amount of appeal to my town. Ooh, fancy hat, swaggers into town. So he wants 7 golden clay planters. Now I think he might have gone a little bit far, because I don't even know what the hell those are. 7 cactus flowers. Some mounds of clay and the wall tile mosaic. We're gonna see if we can bribe these guys into leaving us alone. I'll grab 3 of these as well. I don't think we're quite ready to fight them, so I'm gonna just keep bribing them for a little bit. It's a lot of resources, but it's not a lot of resources really. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna change this down. I'm gonna say, hey, don't make quite so many. Why don't you work on these bandages? Oh, ran out of herbs. Why don't you make so many, because we need to save up some of these flowers. So let's harvest some of this. That also needs to be harvested at some point. People are running around picking up stuff, doing the good work. Oh, it looks like my weaver's house is done. So let me grab the weaver's stuff. Unfortunately, there's a thing in the way there. Thingamigummy. So we'll wait until that's finished with before we move on to the next step that needs to be dealt with. Are you going to actually build those things out of curiosity? You have built those things, you're just waiting for workers to actually get around to finishing them. I think they have a lot on their plate right now. I've been doing a lot of building in this game so far. It's pretty much all I've done actually. Invaders. I don't... Oh, where's my military units? Camera went a little bit haywire there. Though 2 people with hammers and shields should be able to take this guy on without too much of an issue. There we go. We'll also loot his skin. The goblin camp over here is unsettling. I think I would like a 3rd warrior, and I would like them to have, well, what kind of armor do they have right now? I think I would like either a 3rd warrior or a cleric, and then I would be happy to go fight them. Okay, so it looks like they're getting ready to finish this. Bloop. And then somebody's going to delete that ladder, I hope. There we go. So now we can finish building the weaver stuff. So I'll put the weaver bench right there, and then I'll move this one right there. And then I'm going to place down some... I'll place down 1, 2 stone chests. And that'll be that. So they should get around to... Oh, you just like walked over there, then you dropped the stone chest on the ground at a laziness. Interesting strategy there, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out. Okay, so in this chest, I'm going to be taking stuff like cloth. I'm going to be taking animal pelts. Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to need another chest. Slightly miscalculated, but hey, we already have that extra chest. So we'll put it down here. So this one is going to be the cloth. Goodness gracious. This is going to be the thread, leather, and cloth with the availability of taking plants. A question I have though is, can I actually make thread? No, I cannot. I cannot do that thing. But how do I get thread? It's from these coarse coarse tumbleweeds, which we shall harvest en masse. We're not quite ready for another person. I think we'll need a cook to really get above those numbers, especially since we're not really storing our food. All of our food is being left rotten on the ground. Clear items. I want to cancel these. Undo. It's these I want to harvest, the coarse bushes. Because they contain important resources for weaving. Over here, here. See if we can grab any of them that are nearby town. Oh. Just about there. Then we'll grab these ones. And these ones. And these ones. So that's about all of the things. This is going to contain thread, cloth, and leather. This is going to contain animal pelts and skins. This is going to contain... Oh, not thread, cloth, and leather, sorry. But this is going to contain animal things. This is going to contain thread, cloth, and leather as a final resource. So what can the weaver actually craft for me? Well, namely, not much. I think the big thing I want to get is one piece of bolt of leather, which is 2 fur pelts. Which actually, this means I can edit this and I can say, hey, no longer do you store animal pelts or threads and fabrics. Which is great news. Great news. Okay, so let's speed up the old time here. Did I ever get around to assigning the weaver bed? I don't think I did. So Zand Tolem, you have your own bed now. I wonder what you're doing up. Oh, you're making friends with the little. You're making friends with the little raccoon. Oh, how adorable! You're. I don't know why you made friends with the animal, but you did. We have an animal friend. Look at him. He's adorable. He's great. Okay. Aha, the wall. The wall is finished. And it is beautiful. It defends us from one direction. We have not the band, but as in like one cardinal, one direction, not one direction. Look, you know what I mean, okay? Not the band, the bearing, the vector. We are defended from one vector, not from a band. Are they even a band? I don't know. Are they just like a pop group? Look, listen. I don't even know what I'm talking about here. Right, so I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support the channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.